Hey, friends. I thought I would jump on here real quick while Elena is taking a nap and just give you an overview of some of the Pink Week tools that are on here because there's a lot of options. So, the first thing to do is to choose what you want to do for your specials in November. Do you want to do a Pink Friday and then maybe like a Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday kind of thing? Do you just want to pick one of those? Do you want to do a whole Pink week, the whole week of Thanksgiving? That's what I like to do. Do you want to do like a pre Pink week sale or allow people to start taking advantage of your Pink Week sales earlier, like the whole month of November, because I feel like Black Friday just gets earlier and earlier and earlier every year. So just the first step is decide what you want your time frame to be, what you want to run. And you could do the same thing every year, or you could switch it up every year. Like you can decide what gets you the most excited. So I'm going to show you on here. I'm going to start with the Pink Week tools. First, there is a Pink Week flyer. And this is kind of an example to show you what it looks like if you wanted to put a QR code here. And the QR code is to lead people to wherever you're going to run this sale at. So if you have a VIP client like Facebook group, and that's where you're going to be posting this at, and that's where you like to have all of the action take place in the group setting, or maybe you prefer a business Facebook page and that's where you really built your following and you want to run it there. So wherever you're choosing to run it, you would put either the link on here or a QR code. To add a QR code in Canva, it's super easy. Just go in Elements and type in QR code, and they have a QR code generator right here. So you would just use the app. You would put the website in, like the URL link to either your page or your group, and it generates a QR code for you, and then you can put it here on the flyer. So there's two flyers. This one that you would add the QR code to is the one you would post like on your personal platform, personal pages, and just really get people, like draw them to your Facebook group or your Facebook page, and use that to get engagement and create a following, because you don't want to post the one that has the sales on it on your actual like public personal profiles, because that's against Mary Kay's rules to promote any kind of like actual sale on like a personal page. So you want this to only be in your Facebook group or on your business page or in your emails to your clients, or you're printing it off and you're putting it in their reorders, you're handing it out at your appointments. That's what you're going to do with this one. And you can also put your QR code here and the link here. It gives you both options so that they know where to go to see the sale you're going to run. In addition to this, what else you're going to do that week in your group. So that's what the difference are between the two. This is one you could share on your personal pages that doesn't have like the sale on it. It's just like, hey, I'm going to be running a sale, and kind of getting some interest so that if they don't have a consultant, then they can join your group or follow your page. And this is where you would actually put it to the place where you have your clients, your customers that are going to be following your sale. So that's the flyer. Then there's the Pink Week posting images. And these are images that you can post each day of your Pink Week, either in the Facebook group or on the Facebook business page, or if you want to do it in both places, you can. I also have done campaigns where I text it out to my customers each day. They sign up for like a texting campaign, and then every day that image goes out to them, the people who want to get those, daily texts. You can also do the same thing with email. Every day you send out an email with that day's special. And so you can decide if you want this special just to be for that day, or if you want to leave it open and they can take advantage of it all week. It's up to you how you want to do that. And so it's a special that's posted that day on top of this special that was on the flyer. So there's 2 different versions of each image. There's this one, but then there's the one that has a place for you to put your picture and your contact info, which I highly recommend doing this route because, one, it gives them the information right there on how to get a hold of you. You're able to put your website in here if you want to. There's 2 reasons why it's important to do something like this and put your website on the image is because, one, it helps, well, not one, actually both reasons help with the algorithm on Facebook. Because when everybody's posting the same images, Facebook is less likely to show it to people because it's not unique content. It's the same thing being posted by lots of different people. So if you change your image up, then your image looks different because it has your picture on it, your name, your contact info. The other thing is that if you are giving them a link to your website to shop, or like your bio link or something like that, then it's better to put it in the image than putting it in the caption of the post, because that's another thing that the algorithm doesn't like on Facebook. When you post a link in your post, then it's less likely to show people because Facebook thinks like, oh, this link is going to redirect them away from Facebook, and we don't want that. So then they don't show it to people. So if you have to post a link, it's better to put the link in the comments than it is to put it in the caption of the post. But if you could just have it right there on the image as well, then that's great. If you are texting it to someone, it's great to have your contact info right there so that they've got like your email or your whatever else you wanted to put in it. But then you could also attach the link in the text message to your customer, and they can click it that way as well. So there's both options. If you don't want to mess with adding all that stuff on there, you could do just the plain one. So each day has its own post, its own special. This is obviously all editable in Canva. So if you want to change it out to say something else, you absolutely could. The other thing that I've done with mine is that when I post it, I don't just post the one image. I post it with like before and after pictures that I've gathered. I post it with any other types of tutorial type images or video links, things like that. I'll put in the comments, just anything that's going to sell them on whatever product I'm promoting that day. So I do this with any like posting series that we've created for you guys. Like that was always my strategy, is to post it, not just the image, but post it with before and after pictures and anything else that's going to sell them on whatever that product is that you're running for that day. So that's another piece of the strategy. But that's how you use these different images. Then there's these images that are the promotional ones. So a big piece to my strategy is that you want to promote everything as far in advance as you can. Like promote it. When you feel like you've promoted it too much, promote it some more. Because when you think about any of your favorite retailers that you follow this time of year, like you're getting emails, you're getting text messages, you're seeing them on Facebook and Facebook ads, you're in their VIP groups, you're seeing their stuff everywhere. And that's necessary this time of year because everyone is doing that. And so in order for them to see your stuff, you have to make sure you have that same strategy. So when are you texting them? When are you going to call them? When are you going to send out emails? When are you going to post things? Having that strategy in place is important. And so having content to be able to include in your emails and in your texts and in your posts would also be helpful, right? So that's what these images are for. So there's all different kinds. And then same thing as the other images, there's the versions where you can put your picture and your contact name and everything. So then that way it's personalized to you. And I feel like that looks more professional too, when they see like your information, your picture, your headshot on the image. So there's all different kinds of images that you can use to promote your Pink Week. Since these are editable, like you could change it to say Pink Friday if you weren't going to run a whole Pink Week. So you can do that too if you wanted. So there's lots of them that you can use all month long to start promoting that. And on here, there's also story images. So you could post them in your stories too, in addition to on your pages. And then there's the countdown images that you can use. That's the same concept. It's counting down like from 5 days down to the day that it begins. So you can post them by themselves. You can post them with these images. There's a cover photo that you can use like on your Facebook page, like your personal page, your business page, your group. You could have it everywhere. You can add your picture and stuff to that if you wanted to. The pink pampering image is basically a promotion that you can run throughout the month, that when people book with you and schedule a session with you before your Pink Week, then there's some extra incentives and stuff for them, because you don't want it to just all be about the big sale you're doing and not holding appointments and not seeing faces and getting in front of people. And so this is something you could run way in advance that you're using to book those appointments and have an incentive for them to get together with you before the sale runs. So that was the flyer. Those are the posting images. Then, so there's Cyber Monday. There's also Shop Small Saturday. And then these are other Pink Friday postcards and images that you could do if you just wanted to focus on like a Pink Friday and not a whole Pink Week. Then you can utilize that as well. This is, can I have it open already? Yeah. This is the blog with all the tools and explaining kind of how they work and everything and what they do. But then there's also my strategy is on here for planning out and preparing and running like your Pink Week or your Pink Friday or whatever you're going to do. That whole kind of like strategy I have typed out here with the steps. And then the rest of that stuff. So I think that was all I wanted to cover. But if you have questions, let us know. I hope this helps. And I'm going to have Andrea add this video to this blog when I get done recording it. Okay, bye friends.